Hey guys, welcome back to English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe. Something I've not played for a long time, a bit of Battlefield 3. Decided to get back on Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2. Because I've not played them for a while, basically. I've been doing a few Black Ops 2 videos, as you'll have seen, but I got a bit bored of playing that, so got back on here. Caspian Border, which I quite like. Thought I'll help this dude out, and I don't know who, but someone arms the MCOM there, which I thought was fantastic. So I thought me and this dude will sit here. Although it turns out he's abandoned his Jeep, I think. There's no one in it, it doesn't appear to be. But anyway, I thought, hang on, I bet you some crafty fuckers lying on the floor. I thought I'll just put a few rounds in just to check. And there you go, hit markers and I killed him before he disarmed it. Or did I? Did I disarm it? Did he disarm it? Oh no, it's still flashing. So I thought I'd sit here, chance my arm. And I thought, oh yeah, but I meant to mention I'm actually going to do a proper commentary today rather than trying to talk about anything else. So I thought I'd sit here and go as long as I can, and I realised that tank was there, but I thought, we've already got the MCOM, so I'm not really that bothered. Plus, for reasons I can't fathom out to this day, I picked an MK11 Mod 1, whatever the fuck it's called, with a 4x scope, which is about as much use as a chocolate fireguard. And then I've also cut out the next life I had, which I spawned in for some reason with a FAMAS with a ACOG scope on it, which was even worse. So I've gone to one of my go-to guns, if you will. Is it the LA85 A2 thing? Anyway, the LMG version of the British rifle, which I find pretty useful, I've got to be honest. It's got a decent mag size, 15 more than most assault rifles that I can remember. I know it's the FAMAS only had 26 rounds in it or something stupid. And like the F2000, it's got a ridiculous fire rate, to be honest. So if you're playing what's it called, close quarters, Conquest Assault, whatever is that fucking domination thing where you get capture the flags really quickly, or Team Deathmatch is quite useful, but other than that it's pretty wank. Certainly on stuff like this where you're occasionally going to be required to take them on at a distance. I did have an ACOG scope on it, but the recoil was so ridiculous that the first bullet would hit them and then the rest of them were all aiming at the fucking sky. So that's why I came to this gun. I don't particularly want to run around with ammo. I'd rather be able to use this gun with a medkit. That guy took a few fucking rounds to the face, didn't he? But I did have a lot of fun, and I actually did alright. I was going to go around there and waste these two guys, but that tank driver managed to waste them. For some reason there was a lot of guys knocking around defending. I mean, they tend to be a bit more spread out in my experience on this map, but I got in there, thought fuck it, I'm right next to the MCOM, I'll have a go. I should really have turned around to see if anyone was behind me, but I didn't for some reason. And I also should have stayed a little bit closer. I was going to try and pick this dude off from a distance, but someone killed him already. But I thought things were going well. I didn't realise at the time we had over 200 tickets left, so I wouldn't have been quite as worried. And I did this every fucking time I tried to get my knife out as well last night. Ended up fucking throwing a grenade against the fence, unfortunately. I was quite lucky there that second guy didn't spot me, but his mate did. Oh no, he didn't. I managed to kill him. I think I got killed here just before I managed to arm it. Or was it just after? I'm pretty sure I'd die soon anyway. But that's the second time I've armed that MCOM. I was kind of got my fingers crossed, thinking it's not a bad place to hide here, because you can't. It's difficult to, especially if you sit still. It's not easy for them to see you. But I think I get killed in a second. Or was it because I thought I'd realised that someone was coming in there, but I just couldn't quite shoot him, and I tried jumping up here, and I didn't do. As you'll see, it was a complete fucking failure. And I think they actually disarm it. Yeah, they disarmed it there, and I'd go in there with a fucking silenced pistol rather than my assault rifle, or LMG rather. Although I think someone on our team gets it armed fairly quickly after this. This isn't the whole match, unfortunately, by the way. Real life got in the way and I ended up leaving just after we get the next set of MCOMs. So, but I am also making an effort to get the videos a bit shorter. So I've sped up a few areas, but I think now is when I spawn into a tank by one of my teammates, if this thing ever hurries up. I was doing alright though. I ended up with something fairly respectable, like 17 and 5 or something when I finished. So yeah, spawn into this tank and there's fucking loads of guys knocking around. I thought we'd got the MCOM by this point, but there's plenty of people to aim at, that's for sure. There's a guy bobbing around doing his Zebedee impression over there. He takes a round. I think it's my driver who gets him, and he shoots him right in the face with a shell as well. But I've sped it up now because nothing exciting actually happens. I'm just mopping up anyone who's lying around. And also I was aiming at the floor, you'll see a lot, just to try and get any mines. It's something I fall for an awful lot in this game. I mean, it's something I do, so I shouldn't be surprised. I thought I'd get this little fucker, drop putting the mines down, but the bullet drop was just a little bit too much for me. I get a couple of hit markers, and then it goes, that tank was taking us on, and I thought, I haven't got anything that can hurt that tank. There's no humans around, so I actually ended up bailing out in a sec. And then I got surprised in my life coming down this corner because there's a dude here. I thought it was a very weird place for him, a defender to be. But he's here, so I managed to shoot him. But I was quite shocked. I thought, what the fuck's he doing here? Then I realised he was a support guy, whatever, and he's got the C4, so he was obviously coming after the tanks. Either that or he was feeling particularly brave. I thought he'd take us all on. Again, I've sped it up now because nothing exciting happens. I dropped some ammo for this guy, although I don't remember getting any points for him picking it up. I was trying to do a bit of spotting and marking here, about the only thing you can do with this gun from this distance. I found that the M417's been quite useful recently. There seems to be a lot of fucking guys knocking around this woods as well. I don't know why. I don't know what they think. As a defender on this map, I don't personally linger around here very much. I don't find it particularly useful. You can get ambushed from virtually every side, and you're not any good against tanks. You're not any good against aircraft. The chances of picking off any infantry are slim, so pointless. Again, sped this bit up because I do a lot of running now. I don't generally go for the B flag straight away on this map. I tend to prefer the A flag, which for some reason is usually undefended. You get the odd tank knocking around waiting to be taken out by an A10, Warthog, whatever. But I got down here without being spotted, so I was trying to be a bit more careful whilst not completely buggering around. Didn't see anyone on the mini-map. There does appear to be some sort of mine there that I managed to sneak around. I was thinking I was going to stand in this doorway and lie down, but I thought it was a little bit too obvious, so I decided to stick behind this wall, not get too close. I thought there was a guy there, it was like a fucking leaf or something. So I thought if I stand back a bit off, away from the window, they won't be able to see me. I mean, it's a bit obvious that I'm going to do it, but they've got to disarm it at the end of the day, and I think it goes off before they get there. Or did I waste this guy who's just approaching now? Yeah, I get one guy, and this other guy comes along. I mean, make a bit of a fuck up of killing him as well, unfortunately. Now, this is about as good as it gets, really. I should really have taken the next two guys out. I was just being a bit impatient. I should have got this guy. Don't know why I went behind the fucking wall when he wasn't even shooting at me. And then I should have waited and reloaded my gun, really, and I'd been alright. Well, that was pretty much the round there, guys. So, thanks for watching, and I will bring you some more Bad Company 2 and Battlefield 3 videos very soon. Hope you had a good weekend, and take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.